missing in Yobe mishap. We also have 16 feared dead in Jigawa Kenu mishap. House of Reps releases CTC of 4 tax laws to public. That's the certified true copy of the tax laws. They have been released to the public so that you can see and maybe compare with the one that we say as being, will I use the word mutilated or I don't know. The one that is different from the one that was passed by the National Assembly. Let's say so. Okay. Gunmen demand 200 million naira ransom for kidnapped brothers in Edo State. And tears, tributes at Anthony Joshua's friend's funeral prayer in London. May he rest in peace. Okay. We also move to the Daily Trust newspaper, which leads with how bandits killed 60 in Niger market. ADC ticket Obi Kwankwaso to battle at Tiku. And National Assembly disowns gazetted tax laws. So if they're disowning it, why are we, using it right now? Anyway, as you called this morning, if you have had experience of deductions and the proof that the tax law implementation has actually begun, maybe you can share with us so that we begin to know that, hey, we are in this thing right now, whether we like it or not. Okay, we also have Kogi tribe unveils new phase, targets progress, and how kids scooped anti-aircraft ammunition in Bornu. Okay, that was a dangerous one, but no life was lost. Okay, we're moving to another newspaper. This time we're going to the Guardian newspaper. The Guardian has professionals advocate new strategies to deepen federal government's housing scheme. Tinubu, Kagame meet, expand diplomatic relations. Kagame, I think Paul Kagame of, President Paul Kagame. Then Lilu killings, declare state of emergency, youths beg Suludo. Okay, that's a number of state youths. On the Daily Post newspaper, 2027, replicate Rivers Rainbow Coalition for Tinubu, Wike to states. 2027, ADC rejects support for Tinubu's re-election, inaugurates zonal state congress committees. And interesting one here, will obey Wike's 2027 directives, Rivers APC. Okay, so Tinubu is in PDP, he gives directives in APC, and it's all right. Okay, Nigeria, Maka, Ezibobodoma. I don't know if that's what they say in that song anyway, but I think it sounds like that. Then Ekiti 2026 election, APC deputy governor candidates WAEC certificate sparks controversy. Let's see how that story will go. Okay, so these are the headlines, and we're hoping that you're going to send us messages or you're going to call us this morning, like you have already begun. Call us this morning and let us know what your thoughts are on all the headlines that you have heard. Let's begin with this message from our sister Temitokwe Onatoye from Ijegamo community. I hope you have light right now. Okay, the message says, thanks so much, my VOP family, because power supply is becoming a bit stable in the Jagamo community, courtesy VOP. This year will be a prosperous year for all of us. Have a great day. Oh, this is really good. And he said, I would like to bring to the notice of our amiable governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Mr. Performance, and unverified information that has been flying around that the contractor and site engineer handling the ongoing Ijegamo Road construction project are alleged to be planning to divert a drainage that will channel water into the canal from the initial position to another location that would pass through several houses in that access, that no doubt will lead to destruction of so many buildings that were not in any way built on the canal. As a result of this, a ditch dug had been left uncovered and unfinished during the road construction, which is in front of a school before Ogoluwa Street via Ojuodo bus stop along Ijegamo Road. I therefore use this medium to appeal to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to critically look into this issue before it will throw many Lagosians into deep sorrow in the new year 2026. Once again, we sincerely appreciate the governor for his tireless efforts on the ongoing Ijegun-Ijegamo Road construction project. Thank you, sir. Finally, I would like to appreciate VOP family for their assistance in helping us shout it to the government and DISCO that the Ijegamo community is in total blackout. I can tell you that the situation has changed and we are now having a bit of relief on power supply. We believe that in no time we would be having constant supply. God bless the Ijegamo community. God bless Lagos State. God bless Nigeria. I'm so happy, Temitokwe, that power has been restored in your community. But let me repeat this thing that you said, that you're calling on the governor to verify or otherwise the information that the contractor and site engineer handling the ongoing Ijegamo Road construction project are planning to divert a drainage that will channel water into the canal from the initial position to another location that will pass through several houses in that axis, and that will lead to the destruction of so many buildings that have not in any way been built on the canal. So whoever is responsible, whoever is in authority, whoever is relevant to this case, please look into that matter. Whether it is a rumor or not a rumor, it's better to look into it and find out what is true and what may not be true. Because if this is true, then it will mean that a lot of lives will be affected negatively, and this administration does not want that on their record anymore. Okay, we have this message which is saying, good morning VOP family. Killing by bandits and terrorists is our country may not stop until the sponsors are named and made to face the full wrath of the law. When presidents of some countries are behaving abnormally, treating their citizens unfairly, the body like ECOWAS will not come out to condemn their actions until we see people like Trump come out to fight some of these presidents inhuman to humanity. ECOWAS will condemn and say it is undemocratic. It's unfortunate. This is Benjamin from Shogunle. Okay, well, I just started off reading these messages, but I'd like to remind you of the numbers to call in case you want to reach us on the phone. It's 0700 903 903 903. 0700 903 903 903. That's quite easy. And then we also have 080 3692 9933. 080 3692 9933. On WhatsApp, it's 081 71 75 6338, or rather for WhatsApp, 081 71 75 6338. Send us that message or call us now. Let's hear what you need to. You'll have to say hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. Yamgo. How you doing, sir? Compliments, sir.
Same to you, my brother. Good morning.
This is the first Monday of the January.
Yes, first Monday
so
of 2026. Olatunde, thanks for joining us.
Yes, Olatunde Mekudi from Abudasule.
Okay, go ahead and talk to us.
Well done. I've not seen the effect of this tax reform. So, yes, I think it's on Saturday, and on the 2nd of January. I wanted to do transfer. So, what the guy told me was, he said, I should always ensure to write a description.
Okay. Oh, okay, thank you. Well, that call dropped. I don't know why. You might want to talk to us or call us again to tell us what you wanted to say. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay, maybe you're still brushing your teeth while calling us. Unfortunately, it connected. This message is saying, let me manage to say good morning this morning to you all in the studio, because saying good morning means that I am happy concerning the killings and kidnappings in the land. No reasonable human being will be happy of what is going on in Nigeria except the person is a sadist. Fellow citizens, the insecurities in Nigeria can never be until the names of the sponsors of Boko Haram and bandits are released. But I doubt if Tinubu will do that, since late Buhari refused to do that also. Releasing the names is going to be a suicide mission for APC, because some people in power today are members or sponsors of Boko Haram and bandits, no more, no less. It's like telling the Lagos state government to disband the Agberos known as Turks in Lagos. Anything that is useful to the government will not be easy to disband, because they need them during elections. The only hope we have now is Trump to do more. Oh God, arise and trouble those who are troubling Nigerians. Mayor from Ikoton. Mayor, thank you for your message. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Nyamgu.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. First time caller.
Oh, that's beautiful. Let me clap. I can't find my bell. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Kuma. Calling you from Okafa.
Mr. Kuma.
Calling you from Okafa.
Sounds Indian. Are you Indian?
No, I'm a Nigerian from Abia State.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Kuma.
See, what is going on in Nigeria is giving everybody a headache. This killing of bandits.
I know, right?
So government cannot call the name of these killings. Every morning, every afternoon, we're having killing in Nigeria. It's not good. It's unfair. It's unfair. It's not giving us joy. May God help us.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Someone was saying, let me manage to say good morning to you, because saying good morning means that I am happy concerning the killings. No. Good morning is a prayer. In case you don't know, it's just a shortened prayer. It's like saying, may the morning be good. So if somebody says good morning, they are wishing you a good morning. I wish you a good morning. So whether your day is good or bad, someone wishes you good morning, it's best to just wish them back good morning and not be sad that someone is wishing you a good morning. So good morning doesn't mean that the morning is good. Good morning means I wish you a good morning. So when you wake up in the morning, let your wish be that that day be a good day. So say good morning to anybody that you meet. Say good morning to me. Say good morning to VOP, because it's a wish. It's a prayer. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
This is Sheikh calling you from Isolo Kingdom.
Oh, thanks for joining us this morning. Go right ahead.
Yes, my concern this morning is continued killings of Nigeria. It's very, very pathetic. And we are not happy about it.
I know.
This is a new year. We expected a good news, expected a good year, expected good things from this APC lead government. But we continue hearing very sad news. Please, I beg you, at least in all the newspaper, as you are going through them, if possible, go inside and find it, if you can even hear good news and pass it to Nigeria to balance situation instead of all these bandits killing, this, that. We are not happy about it. I'm good.
Yes, sir.
It's very, very painful to me when we lost a Nigerian citizen. If somebody is sick and then pass away, it is even better than this senseless killing. And all the North as a whole are not ready to end this bandit and all this insecurity. They should come up and speak up and let all this thing end. And the 400 men that they have refused to do what to name and shame, they will continue to hurt Nigerians for so long. It is too sad. You make a move. Please. Thank you very much.
Some of them. Thank you. Well done. I think that's what it means, some of them. That is. Okay. Thank you very much for your thoughts this morning. Okay, we're still on, and we're glad that we're able to join Rufai, and he will be giving us his thoughts this morning on the headlines very, very shortly, but we're still expecting you to continue with whatever you've been doing. That's calling us or sending your messages this morning. So let me go to this one. Managed to say good morning this morning. Okay, that's what we've already had. This one is saying, if APC comes back in Nigeria 2027, is a big, big shame to the whole youth of Nigeria. Nigerians, I call where we are going to APC government, going to 4 years, no front, no back. All we hear is trillions, billions of naira, and tax is not showing in Nigeria. As a people, too bad. Look at African countries going up. Okay, this is from Mr. Babu, rather. Thank you very much, Mr. Babu. Sorry, I know your concerns that you are expressing. Okay, now let's join Rufai for his thoughts this morning. They came quite late, but we'll take them now. And your calls may have to halt now, but your messages will still continue to welcome them.
Number one will be about the forged, safe to say, tax bill. And there's an update on that because some parliamentary committee, Rep Minority Caucus, have now said that they're going to set up a panel to verify the authenticity of the tax forged documents. They released something on the 2nd of January saying, we wish to inform our members that after exhaustive deliberations and the alleged gazetting of the forged versions of the law, we, leadership of Minority Caucus, have instituted a 7-man fact-fighting committee to look at the scandal, getting copies of actual tax law passed by both chambers, obtaining copies of actual law, getting federal government gazette bearing the forged version of the tax laws, scrutinizing copies of actual law, and recommending Minority Caucus to take possible action. This was signed by Afam Ogene, Kaza Jonathan, MB Fage, Aliu Garu, Honorable Maria Ikekwe, and they said they remind Nigerians of their unflinching support. And I say the word forged because apparently it's looking like it's forged. I've been speaking to a couple of insiders, and the insiders are already telling me that, in fact, that it's as if there's a difference between what the House passed and what was gazetted. But it looks as though what they are trying to do now is a cleanup of what occurred. There's a difference. And it's just a sad one. And I think apart from even this tax bill, this should lead us to even looking at other bills that are passed in Nigeria. That is this how it just happens, that they just gazette something else, and if people didn't point this out, that's how they run away with it. And we will wait for this Minority Caucus committee to come out with their reports, because I don't trust anything or any committee that was set up by the by the guys there, by the House of Representatives. I don't trust anything they're going to say, but I would trust more what this Minority Caucus will be able to say. But when you look at it, and also look at it with what was gazetted, those that perpetrated that act of this alleged forgery know that their game is up. The horse has left the stable, and Nigerians already know. And in the coming days, what was passed by both houses will be released. What was passed by both houses will be released. So let's stop deceiving ourselves. We'll see what was passed by both houses, and we would see to it. I will keep talking about this matter, because this matter is about the integrity of Nigeria, and it's about the integrity of our government. Anyway, still on this tax matter, a company called Legalify, they have given a pre-action notice to the National Assembly. They say they act as solicitors for Civil Development Foundation, Lasify, and other concerned Nigerians. The letter serves as a pre-action notice, and this is as regard the concerns of the tax bill as gazetted are altered and jointly harmonized by both the House and the Senate. So what they are saying invariably is that according and without any prejudice to any action our client may commence, we respectfully request pursuant to the FOI as the National Assembly through your office produce and disclose the final harmonized and jointly attacked tax bills by both chambers, which I think the National Assembly will not be able to produce. So where you are going to get them is to look at the votes of what was passed by the House of Reps and of what was passed also by the Senate. And all of this information, no matter how they try to hide it, will come out very soon. Like I said, the horse has left the stable. And this thing's already out. So let's keep deceiving ourselves. For those that have been supporting us, nothing happened and nothing happened, you will see that Nigeria actually happened in this case. We keep talking about this matter. Nigerians, let's stay on this matter. Let's stay on this tax bill matter, because this has to do with your future and this has to do with laws that will affect you. And the truth is, the integrity of these laws matter a great deal. And God knows, if this is now proven finally, which largely will be the case, or might be the case, let me use that word, then we'll now have to scrutinize other laws passed. Is that how they have been doing for other laws passed? But we'll see in the meantime, and we'll look at the discrepancies. President Trump invaded Venezuela. This is something that should make all of us cautious, because he doesn't agree with Nicolas Maduro. The same President Trump that recently released the former Honduran president that was also arrested for drugs has gone to invade a sovereign country, Venezuela, bombed the country in the middle of the night, apprehended the president. Pretty much reminds me of Manuel Noriega. Anyway, insider report said that America put a $50 million bounty on him. So they think that it was people within his inner circle that gave information to America because of the $50 million bounty. They betrayed him. So even him, Nicolas Maduro, while he was running an oppressive regime, buying the loyalty of people with money, he forgot that there was going to be a day that somebody would pay a higher price and they were going to let him to the slaughter slab, or lead him to the slaughter slab. And that's what happens to dictators. He was the heir apparent of Hugo Chavez, and he had been running Venezuela with a higher fist for a while. But he also met his Waterloo. Look at his Waterloo today. But not to say what America did was good, because when you get to a country in a high-handed fashion, it sets precedent, because what it means is that America can decide to go into another country and just do whatever they want to do. And that's going to spell doom for the world. Let's be careful. Anyway, nations in South America, Colombia, Cuba, Russia, name it, all these nations have condemned this action. President Trump has given a speech. In fact, they released a video, a picture of Nicolas Maduro on his way to America, and saying that he's going to face the law courts. But this is the same America that just released a former narco president of Honduras. Interesting times. When you look at it historically, some people say it's because of the oil in Venezuela. Venezuela has one of the largest oil reserves in the world. Some people say there are many other reasons to it. There's a report that is saying that Joshua had just changed seats when the accident happened. They're now saying probably the brake also failed, and he tried to swerve and avoid the truck parked by the side, but he hit it. He said the journey started in Lagos. Anthony was sitting in front, but my dad asked him to sit behind because he was blocking his view. And he was taking Anthony to see his family in Shagamu. He had picked them up from the airport. There were only few minutes from arriving. It's not his fault. If the truck wasn't parked there, this wouldn't have happened. I think this is the son of the driver. That's what he's saying. The driver of the Lexus SUV connection with Anthony Joshua case is currently in custody. Investigations are ongoing. He was remanded pending a bail of about 5 million naira. Many insights. Wiki and Fubara are going at it. You can hear all sorts of names they are calling themselves. Allegation of dog backing, not backing. Rivers Just Congress announcing support for Wiki, and all of that happening. Like I always say, don't die in the war of this politician. What should concern you is the tax bill, that there are strong allegations of forgery. Sheikh, Sonny, Showore, and a couple of other people are condemning the capture of Nicolas Maduro. These and many other stories making the round. And the National Association of Resident Doctors are saying they might go on strike from the 12th of January. I mean, when you dig deep, you know they were on strike before. And you know the reasons why they were on strike. Money, welfare. Said the decision was taken in response to government failure to fully address long-standing welfare problems. So they are saying 12th of January we might have a strike. And as usual, government will quickly go and beg them, they will placate them, and government will not do what they have to do for their welfare. And we'll keep going around in that cycle. As preparation, NEC has directed the 91 NIRD centers to hold Congress meetings and follow up a press conference aimed at drawing the public attention to their demands. NAD is also announcing a phased protest plan beginning with a center-based protest from June 12 to 16, followed by regional protests, just to be able to get their way. The demands include the reinstatement of 5 doctors at Federal Teaching Hospital, Lokoja payment of promotion arrears, full implementation of promotional allowance with career capture 2026 budget. The other demands: reintroduction of special allowance resolution, official clarification on skipping and entry level issues by the Federal Ministry of Health, social welfare, and resumption and conclusion of collective bargaining agreement CBA. TICS 2.0 suspension will only be considered after full implementation of the demands. So, I mean, it is the cycle we always go through. Now we're talking about strike again. And our leaders that are supposed to nip this in the bud, only time will tell. Only time will tell. Trump has said that America is going to be running Venezuela until a point where they can leave it open. So this is colonialism 2.0. You invade a nation, you're going ahead to run a nation, run it to your benefit, bringing your companies there. Trump has already said the oil companies there will go and American oil companies will go and set up properly, exactly the way they did with Cuba back in the days. It's a very sad one for the world. INEC has denied reports of the 2027 election timetable release. They said they didn't post it. So these are some other stories making the rounds. And the DHQ is cautioning residents against picking unexploded ordnance from US airstrike, because those things might actually explode. An army is arresting 14 terror suspects and names alleged mastermind of the suicide bombings in the northeast. So this is some kudos here for the good job the army is doing. Troops of Operation Adinkai has identified Sharif Umar, known as Yusuf, as the principal coordinator of the suicide bombing network, and linked to recent attempted attacks in the northeast of the country.
We thank Rufai Oseni for his thoughts this morning on the headlines. We're being joined by Dr. Pitano CK, who will be helping us to x-ray some of the headlines as well this morning. Good morning and thanks for joining us, Dr. Ano CK.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's dive into what is really on the headlines this morning. Let's begin with politics. PDP leaders set conditions for reconciliation as crisis lingers. I'd like your thoughts on that.
For me, what is happening is just a snake that its head had been cut off. Understand? It will be wriggling, but it can never survive. So PDP is dead. PDP is dead. Understand? And INEC helped to bury it. Damagu and Nyesom Wike killed PDP, and the INEC buried it. So there's nothing that they can do about it. This is just wasting of effort, time, and resources.
Well, they see it differently. They think they are in coma and they have some medication that can bring them back. So that's the medication they're talking about right now. How would you say they're dead?
How are they going to do it? So they are going to reconcile with Nyesom Wike, who they have already expelled and issued a letter of expulsion. So they are going to withdraw it. So it doesn't make any. If they are not idle, they should have moved. They should have moved on. For me, I feel that a lot of those business PDP people are people we refer to as billionaires without enterprise. They have no other job doing.
Interesting. Okay, in the meantime, the House of Reps has released the CTC of 4 tax laws to the public. They certified true copies of the 4 tax laws to the public right now. And they have, the National Assembly, they've set up a committee to look into these issues and report back. In the meantime, as it stands, we're implementing the law.
So, again, it's just like you've buried somebody, understand? You're now trying to set up a committee to find out what has killed him. So, what else are they doing when the president has started implementing it? So, to me, it doesn't make any meaning. This is just a kind of a a dog that can bark but cannot bite, because they have every power to restrain the president from implementing that bill until everything is done.
So I don't even know what to ask you right now, because if they're trying to look into it and it's being implemented, and we are the people that are going to
Nigerians
suffer.
have started paying already.
So
Nigerians have started
should we
paying
just
already.
get comfortable because our representatives are not saying the right thing and doing the right thing?
So what I'm trying to say, Nigerians have started paying that tax already. So if you have done some transactions, you have noticed what is happening. So at the end of the day, if they find out that it is illegal, would those money be refunded to those that it has gone out of their account? So to me, it doesn't make any meaning. And again, Nigeria has a way of adjusting. Understand? Nigeria has a way of adjusting. This tax thing has led to the shutdown of a lot of countries in the world. Understand me? It is tax that led to Arab Spring in Tunisia. Understand me? So many countries in the world has been shut down. In Colombia, it was tax. In Kenya, it was tax. Understand? And you saw what happened in Kenya. You saw what happened in Colombia. They chased their president away. Understand? But now Tinubu has started implementing. Everybody has moved on. Understand? So Nigerian leaders are the most favored on earth. Nigerian leaders are the most favored on earth because God created gullible people and give to them, so they can do whatever they want without consequences. It is tax that led to Arab Spring. It is tax that forced the masses in Colombia to and chase their president out. It is tax that led to that massive crisis in Kenya. Understand me? But the same thing has been done in Nigeria, and no, everybody's moving on as if nothing happened. I wish I could rule such a country.
Because you will do what you like.
Understand? This is Nehru. Understand? This is Nehru's country. Why Rome is burning, Nehru is partying. So this is exactly what we have in this country, because Nigeria has never bounced back. Push a Nigerian to the wall. He with his own hand push that wall back, down, and continue.
Okay. Now we've been talking about diversification of our economy. Let it not just be on oil and all that. And we've seen a story here this morning that Solid Minerals records a 337% revenue rise to I think it's a ridiculous amount, for 70 billion naira in 2025.
Well, for me, my constituency is the people. Understand? My constituency is the people. That's why I always ask, what will Nigerian people benefit from it? Understand? What will Nigerian people benefit from the so-called increase in Sunday?
But my question is, 70 billion naira, is that what Solid Minerals are what? In a fiscal year, a whole fiscal year, 70 billion naira is what they could get from all the Solid Minerals? That shows
you, assuming that, I'm sure that a lot of that money must have gone into personal profits, into personal pockets, or because now they have started stashing money for 2027. Understand? That's 70 billion. A state can generate that thing from the solid minerals in under its own soil. That's a single state. Understand? If you check a 70 billion naira, it's not up to 10 million dollars. Understand? And they want to show you that they are performing. That's why they have to publish the figure.
I thought that was a very paltry sum. If you talk about solid minerals in Nigeria, I don't know whether there's a particular mineral they are referring to, but they said solid minerals, like that's entire sector.
That can a single state, on those states, can raise that money through bitumen. On those states alone, but because of there's no state control of resources, everything is being wasted.
Interesting. Now, let's go to what confuses me and go back to politics now. There are two stories here. 2027, replicate Rivers Rainbow Coalition for Tinubu, Wike to states. And then will obey Wike's 2027 directives. That's according to Rivers APC. I don't know if that's even legal or that's what we call politics in Nigeria. Wike supposedly is in the PDP, which you say is dead anyway, and he's giving directives to APC in Rivers State. How does that even work?
Well, because there's no PDP, understand? If there's PDP, he cannot be giving directives to APC.
But he's not a member of the APC officially.
Unofficially, he's a member of APC because I told you, they have expelled him from PDP. He was, for the first time, I was ahead of letter of expulsion. Understand? So, where he belongs to now, though not officially, is APC. Understand? So, and he is telling them, maybe because he is the father of River State. Understand? Yakubu Gowon was taken off Nyesom Wike when he created River State. So he is now telling them what to do.
Well, it really baffles me that these things are happening and we don't know what is right or wrong in our political
we know
space. I kept asking.
We know what is right. We know what is wrong, but Nigerians are cowards.
I kept asking the question: does Wike really need to be in the APC before he can control? Because somebody kept saying that the governor now is the 001 of APC in River State, and my worry was, does Wike need APC, as in to be a member of APC before he can control whatever goes on in that state? And they kept saying yes, he needed to be a member before he can do that. Now we are hearing APC, the entire APC in River State, at least that's what the report makes it look like, saying they will take his directive for 2027.
Because when I said it that in many fora that the two factions of PDP, the Turaki and the Wike, are working for the same person. Understand? So the Shema Kinde faction, which is headed by Turaki, and the Wike own faction are working for the same person. So in Rivers State, the Turaki faction of PDP has reconciled with the Wike own group. Understand me? So and that vindicated me for those who thought that what I was saying was not that was not real. So both of them are working for the same person, but they will be disappointed at the end of the day.
What makes you sure? Because they seem to have all the instruments of state and everything. The governor seems to be a lone ranger.
I said they will be disappointed at the end of the day. the world is becoming interesting. Nigeria is becoming interesting.
Disappointment will come when we find something free and fair. Don't you think so? Do we have any light at the end of the tunnel that we might have?
No,
a free and fair election? Or what's the disappointment you talk about?
They will be disappointed. Now they think that they hold everything that's in their hands. Understand? That the nation is going to be walkover. Maybe they are going to score 36/36, but they will be disappointed.
Okay.
They are going to get the shock of their life.
Interesting. Nigerians are waiting to see that, how shocking the outcome of 2027 will be. Now, on Christmas Eve, or was it Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, the Senate president seemed to have an epiphany, I would say. The priest was preaching and he was touched, and then he said, okay, he forgives everybody that he has a lawsuit against. About 9 people or 9 lawsuits that he had. He said he called his lawyer and said, okay, they should terminate everything. He doesn't want anymore. And now the AGF Fagbemi has terminated Akpabio's defamation suit against Senator Natasha. I'd like your comment on that, because people are divided whether he really was touched by the word of God.
For me,
just afraid.
For me, he wrote that script and gave to the so-called man of God to preach. Understand? All those things was arranged because he picked up a fight. He thought that he could win, but at the end of the day, he saw that there's no pathway. So all the 9 people, that someone was preached just because of Natasha. Understand me? So those people now, the other 8 has benefited from Natasha's fight, which she cannot, which Akpabio know that there's no way he could win.
What makes you think that?
Natasha said that this is the time to bring out her evidences. Understand me? That is the time to bring out her evidences. Understand?
So
because you don't know what goes on behind the scene.
So he just chickened out. It's not an epiphany.
Which epiphany? Which epiphany? So, why didn't he go that to court over the NDDC woman? Why didn't he go to court? He thought that he could intimidate that Akpoti. But Akpoti is a warrior. Understand? Akpoti is a warrior. So when he announced that this is a fight I cannot win, then that's Fenda call it government magic. Understand? So somebody have to come to the pulpit and say something. Oh, I am touched. Spirit of forgiveness has overcome me. Anybody that I have a suit against is forgiven.
Now, my whole question when all this thing started was the interest of the federal government. Is Akpabio not just an individual, a citizen like any other person? And the federal government seems to be interested. Now they're saying the AGF Fagbemi has terminated Akpabio's defamation suit against Senator Akpabio, which means it was the federal government against Natasha.
It was federal government that was fighting Natasha. Understand? But mind you, Akpabio is just an ordinary citizen like you and I. He has no immunity. Understand? Immunity does not cover him. So why should government drink Panadol on his behalf?
It kept troubling me, and I kept asking the question: why the interest of the federal government over an issue that should be between 2 citizens? And there are no. Akpabio is not greater than Natasha because they are both in the National Assembly. That is the thing.
Both of them were elected senators. Understand? Nobody has been elected a Senate president. Understand? Under of them, you run for the Senate. Then when you get to the Senate, as the Bible says, other things will now be added to it. But primarily, you are a senator of the Federal Republic. So Akpabio and Natasha are the same thing.
Okay, so let's look at what is happening in ADC, or will I say ADC, or ADC ticket Obi Kwankwaso to battle Atiku. That's the headline. In another newspaper, it is said that the coordinator of the Obedient Movement has said that Obi is not going to, or is not looking for the vice presidency slot with Atiku. So does that rest that, or you think there will still be political abracadabra later on?
For me, they are going to do primary, understand? And whoever wins will be given the tickets, understand? So today we are hearing of Atiku and P2B. Tomorrow other names could also emerge, understand? Rotimi Amechi said that he's not going to step down for anybody. So he's also going to contest and other people. Understand? So at the end of the day, they will do their primary, their voting, and who has the majority vote will now pick who he wants to deputize him.
In the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria, in the political space, do you think that war, quote and unquote, is a good thing for the opposition right now?
What?
Because at the time when there was primaries in the APC was it 2014, which Buhari Buhari emerged, there was an unwritten understanding that they had a consensus candidate, even though they didn't say it, because the person with the least arsenal was the one who won. So there seemed to be some kind of
Buhari scored the majority vote.
Yes.
And if there is
people stepped down,
but Atiku didn't step down. Atiku didn't step down. And if there's an unwritten consensus, nobody will have contested, because you have to move your delegates from the states to the venue where it's going to happen. Understand? And that costs money. You have to nudge them in hotels too. So nobody will be willing to waste such resources if there's already a consensus candidate. So people voted, votes were counted. And that is democracy. Understand?
Okay. So this should happen in ADC as well, and any other opposition party.
The most popular and most acceptable candidate from them should emerge through due process. Understand? Because if that doesn't happen, it's not a condition. Then it should be an imposition, which many of the connecting parties may not be happy with. About. Understand me?
Okay. I see. So we wish them well and all that. But these days leading to the 2027, if you were to advise the opposition, let me not just say the coalition, because they are not the only. These people who have come together in the ADC are the ones we can refer to as a coalition. But that's not the whole opposition in Nigeria right now. What would you say to the opposition parties?
Excuse me. I got my PhD is in consulting and profit management. I paid for it, so I cannot give free advice.
Yeah, but you have that, and so many times you talk about things that are in your book.
That's my book is different. You are telling me to advise. Understand? My PhD is not a honorary. I paid for it. Understand? I worked hard for it for good 5 years. Understand?
Yeah, but so this could be an opportunity to change the narrative in your country.
If they want a consultation, there's professional fees to be paid.
It's gone past the hour of 8 o'clock, and we want to open our lines right now so that you can call in and talk to us. Okay, so the lines are 0700 rather. 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903 or 080 36 92 9933 080 36 92 9933. On WhatsApp, it's 08171756338. 08171756338. That's the number you can send a message on WhatsApp or call us on WhatsApp with. So the lines are open now. We're still here with Dr. Anosike, and if there's anything that needs a response, he will respond until that time when we will have to take a break. So call us now and make your feelings known. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Yango.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Maxwell from Tuesday.
Maxwell, thanks for calling. Go on.
Yeah, and then to your guest in the studio, Dr. Anosike.
Go on.
Yeah, concerning River State, I want to talk about it. You see, whatever is going on in River State, at the end of the day, what I see is that we will be disgraced out of that River State. That is what I see. There is no ready for him. He's just trying to dance the class dance. That is the last thing that I enjoy doing. Which is going on here. That's what I see. And now for the Senate President Akpabio, like what Dr. Anosike said, that is just the gospel truth. He should be covering his faces in shame because he has already been defeated. So there's no point trying to I forgive everybody. It's a lie. He knows he has been defeated already. It's just for him to admit. So everything he says is just rubbish. And for Lagos and Tinubu, you see, it's going to be APC versus Nigerians. The federal governments are defecting, senators are defecting. No problem. We are waiting to 2027. We'll see who rules this country. If it's them or it's we the masses, no. Until then, let's wait and we'll see. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello? Hello, good morning. Good morning.
No, sir, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Go right ahead. Step away from where the noise is.
Let me call you back.
Okay, better. All right, callers, the number is still 0700 903 903 903 or 080 3692 9933. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, good morning, Enyan. This is Babalos calling from Thailand.
Oh.
I greet Uncle Anosike in the building. You know, Enyan, I just want to tell you that I'm very, very impressed in what you are doing.
Thank you.
As in, I don't know where you are coming from, but I want to tell you that since I have been observing you while you are anchoring this station, you are doing your thing professional.
Thank you.
The reason why I'm calling because I like watching, I like listening. I don't normally call. I like listening, but I called today to remind Brother Anosike that there was a day I called and informed you that the way he's trying to caution people, don't say this, don't say that in Nigeria today, that it may look like he's committing crime or committing sin. That very day you try to correct me, but what I want you to observe now, Uncle Anosike, observe the way Inyam is anchoring this station. Have Inyam for one day trying to suppress any caller in this station. He allows you to pour your opinion. What is happening in Nigeria today? You don't need to control citizen, well-meaning citizen that is calling to pour his anger. You are telling him or her to stop talking. Why? So, Uncle Anosike, I just call to remind you that this guy, Enyam, I don't know him before, but he's a professional in this work. I love what he's doing. He's not suppressing anybody. He allows you to say your mind. When you talk finish, if you don't agree with you, he will do as a journalist and try to discredit you and say his own opinion. That is how journalism goes with people. You don't need to go with government. You need to go with people. Even if warranted to arrest you, let them arrest you. But make sure that you remain with the people. Thank you, brother Enyam. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I don't want to be arrested anyway, but doctor is just looking at me. It's still the same me. It's Nyamgul. My name is Nyamgul. There's no short form to it. Doctor, you wanted to say something?
For me, he is trying to indeed do into temptation. So you have to deliver yourself from evil, because there are MBC rules.
Yes,
it's not everything that you are allowed to say on air. Understand? Just like people coming on air saying Nigeria must divide, Nigeria must. Those things are not everything that is allowed on the air. Understand? ABC, Nigeria Broadcasting Corporation, has their own rules, which broadcasters must abide by.
Yes.
Sure.
So I don't want to be arrested at all. All right, call us. Hello.
Hello, I'm come back.
Yes, please. Go
My
on.
name is
Go on, please.
I want to greet you for your work.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Happy New Year.
Only the best journalists that don't meet. They like to speak your mouth, but people watch what you speak on radio. They don't speak your shit. You know, say they speak and now you people now they in trouble, no be there.
Yes, no.
They can add one place now speak with evil against government. So make them go speak that. I like the way you do your boss. Shall they protect your studios?
Yes.
For issue of the ground, sir. I now have my plans for this country anymore. When I wake up, I hear that our leader, waiting God give us free. They know they must transfer away. They know they handle and what. I dey feel pain. If you say America have way to have today, and they know have said that now them be the biggest economy of the world, and our president say we're going to follow America. Anytime I hear that thing, I go just dey laugh. China, he never hear you, he never follow an America. So sir, I'm not going to say for Nigeria, beg. Good day.
Good day to you. Thank you for calling. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. I'm cool.
Good morning to you, sir.
Bless you. And kind of sit and listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
My call is from Mapolo. So the Senate President Apagio said that God spoke to him through that man of God.
Yes.
The craft and the perspective someone. Anasike is a prophet. Anasike knows it better than their tricks. God bless bringing the right people for revealing all their evils to us. They cannot go free. Okay, if he has that conscience, speak to him by that man of God. Then this conscience to touch it on his minded in his time. Yes, so that they did the right thing for us. To do the right thing the way they are put in the man, not the people do. So nothing costs him that still the assistance in whatever they do. Cannot be for. Like once I pray, as God has started answering us, let it be so from the power over there, power from America to deliver us. That's what we'll be spending. Because I know, I'm not saying that all of them must be disgraced. Sure, they must be disgraced come 2037 because they don't own that time. The time by the grace of God is in our hands. The few people that they will use to fight against us, all those grants and all those laws, they can never power us. Our people encourage us to stand ourselves and claim our Nigeria. God bless you.
You too. All right. Thank you very much for your call. Okay, let's take this one. Hello. Hello. Okay. Anytime you call us, be conscious that we may just speak and then you talk to us. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Yango.
Good morning to you, sir.
Morning, Dr.
Dr.
Peter and Asike.
Good morning.
Thank God for you, Yango. Thank God we are back in another week again. Each time I long to hear you speak. Since the Kamijude is no longer with you. I thank God for Dr. Anosike. I enjoy his analysis. Do not every time we all agree. But pardon me to ask whether is our patriotic president, is he back to Nigeria now?
We have no idea.
Okay. Did we know where he actually, did Nigeria know where he actually went for his vacation before the meeting he intended to attend?
We don't have his itinerary, just that we know that he has just met with Kagame, Paul Kagame, another president.
Okay. Can everyone see how patriotic our president is? There are a lot of things that is happening in Nigeria. All the issue of today, they are not today. That we have been talking. If you could remember, my name is Nelson Ikowaji. You said you want to know my surname, and that is my surname, Iko Awaji. I wanted to be known with another name, but the way you pronounce my name, I decided to say it. How do we? Is this the way in Nigeria? Yeah, if Trump travel to anywhere, here in Nigeria, we will know that this is the place where Trump is. Not our president, but our president will leave the country. They will make everything secret. Well, I am in they are actually not, because they are used to lies, or what do you call it? They are not actually they are not actually doing what they said they are doing. The only thing that made them keep so many things in secret is because they are strategizing, and their strategy is not for the betterment of Nigeria, it's for their own self. I will say, let our president make us feel that he is our president, that he is not our Lord. He did not become president to lord over us. He became president so that we can follow him. He's supposed to show us leadership, and so that we'll follow him better. Nigerians are suffering, and he's out of the country. He does not bother. Well, I don't know what to say. I don't want to contribute to what is happening in Rivers State. Fortunately, Rivers State is my state. But then, I don't know what to say. I've been saying, I've been talking. I only pray that God lead us out of this situation that we are in, so that Nigeria becomes a place where we all can enjoy and be proud of. But as it is today, we are not proud of Nigeria, even though that the country is a blessed country. God bless you, Dr. Anosike, and God bless you, Mr. Yango.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Innocent. Okay.
Mr. I want to ask a question. Is there any difference between what happened in Venezuela and what happened in Rivers State? That's on March 18th. Is there any difference at all? People are talking of illegality. Understand me? The issue is our mind. The way our mind is wired, understand? We tend to look more outward than inward. What happened in Venezuela is what happened in Rivers State. But Nigerians have forgotten that Donald Trump went and arrested that's a sitting president.
Maduro. Yeah.
A sitting governor was removed in Rivers State. So these are the same. There's no difference between what happened in Rivers State and what happened in Venezuela.
Okay, let's take this. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. I'm good. How are you today?
Fine, good morning to you.
This is your popular friend, Babatunde Karimu from Ijanike.
Oh, Karim, thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
Good morning, Doctor.
We can hear you. Go on.
Yes, my take is on Venezuela and others. So, for me, I beg to differ from Dr. Anosike. The issue that me I'm concerned, I am a common Nigerian. Do you understand? I hate a situation, I detest a situation where people or leaders hide under the canopy of immunity and sovereignty and destroy the life of many. How many people are in this country? For more than 20 years, we have been saying 200 million. So we are not green. To me, I want to say, okay, let me put it to 300 million. 5 million people, if I thought they are up to, they are sharing the resources of this country 90 to 10. 90 to 10, 10 to the ordinary Nigerians. Is that the governance? Yes, I agree with Dr. Anosike that what happened in Venezuela is not different from what happened in Port Harcourt. But I will take all of us down memory lane. I don't know that guy that was in their Senate, that slender guy. But I was following the story one time. That man has destroyed many families. Any person, he became a dictator, don't mean an emperor. Parents were crying during the first term of Trump to come and rescue them, but nobody listened to them. To me, I want to believe that we are entering another era of colonization in Africa if all these African leaders don't sit up. How can somebody in Cameroon be in government since 1980? The other day, Michael Emmanuel held a meeting. A president from Africa that has his leg knocked because of age was guided by 2 guards of France to enter the presidential villa, whatever they call it. Where are the youths? Yango, I challenge you and Dr. Anosike. When the time for 2027 election comes, I want all of us, don't vote in the comfort zone of your estate that is heavily guided. Let you, me, and others go to Akike market, to Tejoshi market and go and vote. Then I will know we are talking. In the face of this area boys called talks. Now, the other day I asked a question. Budgets. Since 1960, Nigeria has been running on budgets. This ministry will say they don't have Panadol. This one will say they don't have the hand grenade. What have they been doing with the budgets? Nobody has questioned it. The other time I mentioned that there is a systematic state arrangement on how audit committee can be written to okay. Let me don't go too far. But one of the Badagry local government chairman have been petitioned since May last year. ICPC is still planning to take action. What are we talking about?
Okay, wrap up, please.
Thank you. Abnormality has become normality. It's ethically wrong. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Callers or send messages to us. Dr. Anosike, you want to respond?
He's saying that we should come to Agege and vote. One, that's
your polling unit.
I cannot register in a different zone and go and vote in a different zone. So understand me.
Okay, but I understand what he's saying, that some places are unreachable because of the thugs. Well, let's continue talking.
2023 and 2027 is not going to be
the same.
Understand?
Let's hope so. Okay. Now, we have a caller coming in. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
I've been trying to enter for long now.
Oh, sorry. Now you are in. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am in. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name well, Inyango or something. I don't know.
Nyamgul.
Okay, Nyamgul. Okay, yes. Okay. Yeah, this is Afam. Okay. My name is Afam. I'm calling from AJ.
Okay.
Dr. Anosike, my brother, I greet you. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I have always enjoyed your contributions. You see, there is a comment that Anasike made there, which I know that it is right. You see, we are not yet ready. You see, Nigerians are not yet ready to take over this country from these wicked politicians. We call abnormality as a normal thing. Whenever the leaders do something wrong or impose things on us, we intend to manage with it. A reason because nobody wants to die, but no wants to go to heaven. Nobody wants to come out and face the consequences or face the people that are doing these things to us. We intend to relax and manage the life the way we see it. After all, we're like how many years now they will come out? You know, how many years it takes they will do the stage, and but we forget that within that period time that they are in, a lot of things are going wrong. A lot of things are happening. You see, in 2015, when Jonathan were ringed out from the election, he said he don't want to, that Nigeria is not, you can't share Nigerians' blood because of election. That means he's chicken out of that. Then, for us right now, it seems as if Nigeria does not want to share blood for. You see, if what happens to, what do they call this country, leper, what happens to leper did not happen in this country called Nigeria. I don't think that these leaders will take Nigeria serious. You see, the last time was this thing. What did they bring?
Let's wrap up because it's our break time. Our break time has come.
Okay,
so
okay,
wrap up,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. The last time was the inauguration of those that will be. We talked about it, and at the end of the day, nothing. Now it is start. This starts now. This is how we will now cover it and doing, and at the end of the day, we will still pass it, and we then bring another one up again. So we have to wake up.
Yeah.
We have taken this people for granted for long. We need to wake up and do the right thing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, it's time now to go on break, and we'd like to thank Dr. Anosike for coming on the show. It's always a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right. I am signing out for now. We'll be back at 10:30. So your messages and your calls, please keep your messages coming. And when it's 10:30, call us back and let's talk. It's Nyamgul Agaji here, and I'm leaving the stage for Igbo Amaka. Stay with us.